If you have planted aquarium, then you might already know how difficult it is to clean them, because any mistake can create a mess inside it and you have to start it all over again. Now I have been practicing a safe method by which you can clean planted aquarium as well as add new plants into it without getting much trouble. So let's get started. First, start removing all your fish to separate container, and if they are temperature sensitive, it is essential to acclimate them first. You can also wash your new aquatic plants by washing them in water. Don't make the water dirty by directly putting the plants you bought, because it is another factor that can mess up your planted aquarium. After removing all the fishes, start cleaning the surface of the planted aquarium with algae cleaning scraper. I recommend to buy them if you don't have, or check in the video to buy it or make one at home using simple materials. I already made a video about it and you find them here in the card section. Also remember to remove fishes before cleaning. It's necessary, or else your fishes can get swim bladder diseases or buoyancy problems if they take in too much dirty water that is formed during cleaning, and some fishes like tetras and betas will die if too much dirt enter their gills or bladder. So removing fish is always first step for cleaning planted aquarium, and second is cleaning the dirty surfaces. Now if your aquatic plants have dead leaves, you can remove them as they are of no use and will simply decompose, and chances are they will make water dirty. And if the leaves are healthy and looking dirty, try using microfiber cloth and gently wipe the surface of the leaves without damaging its tissue or pulling it off from the plant. Just wipe in circular motions or straight polishing manner to clean the dirt off of it. Now when all the cleaning has completed, it's time to do the water change, and it is the third step. Use a gravel cleaner or suction siphon like this and take out the dirty water from the planted aquarium. I am using Fluval gravel cleaner. If you are also willing to use it, check the links in the description to buy it. It is very good gravel cleaner and I am using it to clean all of my aquariums. There are also automatic motorized gravel cleaners, but they are very costly. Since I am planting new plants, so I am doing 90% water change. If you are not planting new plants and water is not that much dirty after cleaning, then you can do 20 to 30% water change or 50% water change for that matter. Now I have done the 90% water change, and I could do 100% water change by digging the siphon into the gravel. But doing that, one must take very cautious and avoid disturbing the gravel or soil in the planted aquarium. Now since water is at low level, I can prepare the aquatic plants and start planting them. I have with me the anubias, gold and dwarf anubias. Now dwarf anubias had some decay issue when it arrived, and I could only get this small plant sapling. Anubias gold, the one you see with pale yellowish green leaves, is in good conditions and I can prepare them. Now first you want to do here is locate the rhizome, that is bulge growth that holds the leaf cluster. Now one rhizome could be connected to the other using a runner or stem like thing. Just cut on the midst of this runner like thing and you could get a plant that can be grown independently and propagate to another plant sample. Here you see the rhizome, the bulge section holding all the leaves, and below which roots are there. To plant the dwarf anubias or any anubias plant variety, make sure to keep the rhizome above gravel or soil layer, because if you not, they will decay, give a bad smell and eventually die. For planting the anubias plant samples, use the clamper or tweezers. Links to buy it is also in description, so I recommend checking it if you don't have one. Make 30° angle with tweezer length and plant height. Now push the plant deep into the soil or gravel and gently release the hole from the tweezers so that it could leave the plant there. Now since I already told you that rhizome should be above the soil layer, So gently pull up the plant until you see the rhizome. And you see that dwarf anubias is successfully planted in the planted aquarium. I will continue to plant other anubias varieties, that is anagold, in similar way. If you have problem with plant that has too much roots, then try putting them in aquarium like this and hold all the root clusters with tweezers and pull it down the soil or gravel layer and release hold on the tweezers or clamp. Do couple of ticks here and there until you see the roots are completely inside the soil or gravel. I am also beginner in planted aquarium, and from my experience some of the plants need high level of precision and skill to plant without making a mess. Now when the plantation part is complete, we can continue with cleaning up of planted aquarium. It's time for fourth step, that is water refilling. I am using here the other end of the gravel cleaner extended pipe and putting it water into the planted aquarium. You can try any way to refill the safe and clear water, but be careful like always to never agitate the soil or gravel or planted plants. For my case, there is some smoky water suspended here, so I need to clear it, so I just unplug the water supply from the source or tap and let the water goes back by itself using gravity potential difference. You can also clear any dead or decomposed materials too at this stage. When everything is looking good, you can refill the water again. I am pouring water gently without disturbing the plant and soil, and it is very essential, or you have to again empty the water and start all over again if the plants are moved out of soil or if soil itself is disturbed. Water is completely filled and the cleaning process of planted aquariums has completed successfully. It's now time to add the fish, but after a few minutes. Since betta fish is in the same water as it was filled in the planted aquarium, there is no need of acclimating it. So I just added it to the planted tank. It's now happy in the water that is being changed. So cleaning planted tanks definitely has its own benefits both to aquatic plants and fishes. Always do water changes once every week or 2 times in a week as per the water condition, feeding and fish load in the aquarium. It is always recommended to add 1 fish per 10 gallon for medium sized fish. For biggest fishes it's different. Now it's time to add nutrient solutions and beneficial bacteria solution to water to make it more good and healthy for plants as well as to the fishes. I am using Stretzyme for beneficial bacteria, that is about 5 ml for 10 gallon. Then I am using the iron and potassium solutions for aquatic plants, that is 1 ml of iron and about 1.5 ml of potassium per 10 gallon of water. Once all this is done, aquarium is ready to recover to its original state and develop its good bacteria or aerobic bacteria which are good for fish and plants both. If you see cloudy water somehow, it may be due to the reason of cleaning your filter and destroying all good bacteria, so a lot of algae and other microbe develops and it makes the water cloudy. You can use UV sterilizer for planted tank to get immediate result, or else you can wait and the planted aquarium will restore the clear water by itself. You can also use activated carbon, but it's not generally recommended in high amount for planted aquariums as it absorbs the nutrients also. So that's it, planted aquarium is ready to roll again. I will be adding a carbon dioxide reactor to this planted aquarium, which you can also make using cheap materials from markets. Since ordinary carbon dioxide diffusers are very costly, I will have to make a carbon dioxide diffuser at low cost. So subscribe for watching it in the upcoming videos. If you have any comments, drop it down in the comment section. As always, like and share this video and subscribe my channel. Until next time, bye and take care, and thanks for watching.